Hello, this is Victor at RestoreMercedes.com. This video is for Nick in Indiana. Okay, Nick, so this is these are your throttle bodies being tested right now. So this is going to be a two-segment video. A first segment is going to be the bench test, basically. Second segment, I'm going to connect them to the vehicle, and also going to show your Egas module in operation as well, just to show you that the combination of the three works. So first things first, these units were on the bench for quite a little bit. I would say good 15 hours or so. So they became quite warm, and I also noticed a couple of issues that I sorted out. This is these are big units, so they're gonna dissipate heat quite well. Very thick aluminum. So as you can see, they're like that 90, upper 90s. Here's 101. Room temperature 65. Throttles above 90 at the hottest points. So just to show that these been on. For example, this is a cold unit. Let's say that's a cold unit. As you can see, it's temperature 66. So this was not connected to anything for overnight. These were working. Now what I also noticed is, first, obviously wires were completely destroyed. There was no insulation left whatsoever. So for that very reason, I did want to have this unit tested as well, just to make sure that it is not burnt. Because of all these shorts, Egas modules go bad, and this is a very expensive Egas module. The 600 SL. This is money. So I already tested it with good working units, so that Egas works, but I just want to have all of three connected. I also discovered that for some reason the throttle plate shifted on the passenger side unit, so it was actually rubbing. I don't know if you can see it on this video, but I'll try to show. Well, you can see some residue on the bottom there, that oily with little specks of dust. And here I can try to show you. As you can see, that's all grinding. That was grinding against the case. As you can see, grind marks. So plate has been realigned, and now it's all good. No more grinding, because that's important. You do not want to have stuff like that happening. Okay, now what do we have here? I'm gonna try to make this video with the testing. See if I can get reconnected to my star diagnostic. Okay. So again, as you can see, units are energized, they work. Now on the bench test, they will not open all the way. They will only open about 2/3. That's normal because I don't have other computers connected. Now, result of the test, this is as much as they can open. 199, 199. As you can see, both throttle plates track exactly evenly. This is idle. 454, 454. So again, idle, exactly even. These numbers, they do not line up, because that's just the way they are. So let's just open it, say halfway. Let's see where the tracking is. Very, very close. 321, 323. That's very nice. Point whatever volts, that's not really that important. So 278, 278, as you can see. So more you open and close the throttle on the driver control throttle body, passenger side follows. So we're clear on this one. So the next segment of this video is going to be to test them on the vehicle. So I'm going to pause this, and I'm gonna connect the combination to my car with your Egas module installed in the vehicle as well. Okay, so here we are outside, and I have Egas modules swapped out. This is S600 module. As you can see, it's a 140 part number because it's a W140 chassis. That's mine. This is yours. It's the one with marker readings. This is SL. Okay, both throttles are connected. Now, when throttle's connected to the vehicle with all computers present, we will be able to open up all the way 90 degrees to full opening. So let's put on the ignition. Alright, so I'm putting the ignition, just live. Now, first thing you hear is the buzzing noise. That's learning. That's it. And second throttle buzzing. You can hear it clearly buzzing. Now let's activate them. So I can barely see the camera, but as you can see, both work very nicely with your Egas module. So, and very light activation, like the linkage is very light, which is very good. So this is where we are. Another thing what I can do is I can start the car and show you that it actually runs without the SR light on idle, with these throttles connected with your Egas module in place. Now I do have another video that I will upload later on just to show you Egas module test with my throttle bodies in the vehicle. And I also need to, one of the connectors has to be on the passenger side, has to be shaved off a little bit because it's very tight. Alright, so like I said, we can start the vehicle. Obviously idle speed is not going to be proper because we don't have proper air intake. So, but the idea here is to show that the SR light isn't lit. Now this car, it's a cold start, so you can see completely cold. It's 52 degrees. As you can see, idle is about 1000. That's basically your limp mode, but just because we don't have throttles on the intake manifold right now. ASR, ABS, check engine, none of these lights are lit. So, and throttles, I'm gonna blip the throttles quickly. As you can see, they still activate. So if they would have been on the intake manifold right now, we would have acceleration. So basically at this point, let's do it again just to double check. But you get the idea how these things work now, and they basically ready to go. These are old style units with big bolts, and they are quite noisy, and that's normal operation. Sometimes they make very loud screeching noises as well, but once I cleaned them, I only heard it twice. That's a good news. That's very good actually, because usually the noise is always there. So that's basically where we are, and they're basically ready to go. So this is basically all. This is Victor at RestoreYourMercedes.com. Thank you for watching.